One of the most devastating things about suicides, especially when it is committed by a famous celebrity or a person of fame who we adore and who we look up to, is the impact that it has on people who are thinking about it, who are contemplating on ending their life, ending their dark phase in their life. They get the motivation and they get the courage to carry it out. This video is meant to talk to those people who are actually heavily being influenced, especially when they're in the darkest phases of their life. Please do not contemplate or try to carry out suicide. It is not the end to a solution. The problem which we face is in the mind, and contemplating suicide and thinking of carrying it out is not going to end the misery and the darkness of the mind. If somebody does believe in the spiritual truths, let it be made very clear that one has to continue from where one has left, and that is the law. And if one has to continue from where one has left, one has to start doing the right things right now. One has to start lightening up one's mind right now. If not now, you would have to start it all over again. But the best thing to do is not to leave such an impression of a suicide in one's mind, because suicide is very devastating, and it is devastating even for the soul, because the soul undergoes a lot of shock, and that tendency remains deep down in the mind. To the ones who are contemplating, my brothers and sisters, I request you to hold back. I request you to take a moment out of this very, very testing time and reach out to your friends, family, especially to those people who you can be absolutely transparent with and talk out. You have to talk your heart out, and I assure you that when you do talk your heart out, nature fills you in with hope, nature fills you in with a different perspective of the mind. And nature gives you a kind of perspective that you would not even have imagined. This is the beauty of opening up yourselves to people, friends and family who you love, who you trust, and who trust you and who love you. So in this time, all I would say is, the people who are actually contemplating it, take a moment, take a step back, and do open yourselves out. This is not the way to end it, and this does not have any solution to the kind of darkness that we are dealing with. The mind is all there is, and the mind is all there is to fix. You can do it if you reach out with the right perspective, if you meet the right people, and if you do talk about all your sufferings to the ones you trust. Life can be taken back, taken control of. The way to lead the life is to accept it as it is and face all its challenges with an active and a very cheerful heart and mind. So with this, I request all my brothers and sisters, all who are contemplating it, to hold back and to regain your strength and composure and reach out to the brighter phase of life. Ignore the dark side. The dark side can be dealt, and it can be lit up with hope and courage. We can have a future that we will admire and we will respect. Life has to be lived in a way that we feel content and we feel happy. We would have to make choices that we have not thought of, but it is at least better than ending a life. Life always rejuvenates itself whenever we look at it from the positive sense. So please hold back and please regain yourself, reclaim your life, and do the right things. Please hold back. Thanks.